Hi everyone, the Crafty Sensei here. Last week I showed you how I made the breast cancer awareness earrings. So they're really pretty. They have the hope charm on them with the pink and the silver. So I thought, why not show you how I make my breast cancer awareness bracelets. So this is one I've already made. Now it's been a while since I've made it, so I'm trying to get back into doing my crafting and that. So this is what we're gonna focus on today. I thought it's really cute and for a great cause. So that's what we're gonna make today. All right, so what I did was I took size 6 seed beads and in the pink family, and I mixed them all together, right? So what I did was I put them in this little container. This container was used from Walmart when I had some other beads, and I used up the beads, and I love these little containers. So what I did was I put a whole bunch of the size 6 millimeters or size 6, sorry, seed beads in there, and I just shook them up, got a good mixture out of it, and then I just grabbed, and it didn't matter which, if two colors of the same were stuck together, didn't matter to me. I like it that it's all mixed up and different. So what I used was the Bead Buddy. Here's the Bead Buddy, and it's beading wire. It's bright brilliant, and this one here is for 25 feet long. It's 0.38 millimeters. So that's what I used. Okay. You will also need your lobster claw, 6 millimeter jump ring. This here is called, this is a 6 millimeter guardian protector. It's a guardian protector. It goes around the wire. And your hope charm, or whatever charm that you want to use. You'll need some crimp beads and also whatever size seed bead you want, but I'm using the size 6. All right, you'll need your regular tools, wire cutters, and your different types of pliers, just depending. Sometimes I have a little hard time getting the wire guardian there, the wire guard on and sliding in through. So you may need a couple pairs of pliers, or you may be really good at it and not have to fight with it as much as I do. All right, so to make this bracelet, what we need is 60 seed beads. This is the size 6, so you need 60 seed beads. And then halfway through, I put the hope charm. So this actually is 60 seed beads, and let's get to it. So first thing you're gonna need is your wire. And what I'm gonna do is just show you at the end on how to put it together. Okay, so this will make the video to go a little bit faster for you. So all we're gonna do is just pick any seed bead, doesn't matter the color. This wire is easier to pick the seed beads up. I mean, some people have different ways on how they pick up their seed beads. So that's all we're gonna do. So we're gonna go all the way down. So once I get halfway, I'll come back and show you how to go from there. All right, so there we are, we're halfway through. So I just take my charm, put that through, and then I just continue with the other 30 seed beads. All right, so there we go. So I have 30 seed beads on each side with my hope charm in the center. All I'm gonna do is take my bead stopper off. If you don't have these, you really need to get one. They're great. I've left this project for some time, and you know, when you throw it around or whatever, they don't come undone unless you really clamp on them and take them off. So it's a really, really great little thing. They're not too expensive. If you get them at Michael's, you'll be able to use your discount card. So what I do from here is put on my crimp bead, like so. Put on my guardian protector here. Okay, so one side of it has a hole through it, and then I'm just going to turn the wire and go along to the other side and pull it through. So you can see that the two wires, it's just going to mimic this little loop, and it just protects the wires and what have you. So the wire that's left over, I'm just going to put it through the crimp bead. You can, if you wanted to, put it through a few of the beads, but really for this project, I'm just going to hold it like this. All I'm going to do is hold on to the protector, and I'm just going to pull on it with the, sorry, I'm right-handed, so I'd rather hold it with my left hand. Just nice, not such a tight grip, and then I'm just pulling on this extra piece here. And I don't want it too tight so that my beads are too stiff and, you know, they can't go around my wrist nicely. So just give it a nice little relaxed fit. There we go. You can put your crimp bead up a little bit more so that it's closer to the guardian protector there. And then you can have a little bit of, you know, access here so that it allows them to move. Okay, so what I'm gonna do from here, might want it, I think that might be a little too much. It's still too much room for me. There we go. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. Give it a little hold there. I need to put make sure you have that nice and tight up around the top of the protector. I'm just gonna leave a little bit, like maybe 1 or 2 bead widths. Okay, so then in your crimp bead pliers that you have, you go to the second hole, like so, and you give it a nice squeeze, just like that. And it has like a little ridge in it on the bottom. Then you take it to the front, the very first hole, and you put it in sideways, and you give it another little squeeze, and that actually crimps it and makes it nice. You can go through a couple of the beads, but where I have such a space there, I might just give it a little clip and then manually try to, or after the fact, try and put it through that little piece. You may need your pliers or what have you for that. My fingers might be a little too chubby for it, so let's try that. Okay, so get that in that hole. There we go. So there it is. So then it's just in the top, and it's not really hanging out or dangling. So there we go. So that's the 2 end pieces. So what I did here is the same that I would do in the beginning. And I like to have the wire longer just so I have enough room to play with at the end. Because in a previous one I did, this is too short to use. It's too short when you want to add the wire guard protector on it. So that wouldn't, I'd have to take some of these beads off and just make it a smaller bracelet. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my jump ring and I'm gonna open it, which is, it's already open. And what I did was, when you have the jump rings, you never pull open like so. You actually take it, one goes up, one goes down, or one goes one way and the other. Slide it through. And I'm gonna put my lobster claw on there at the same time. So like so. And I'm just gonna do the reverse, and we're back together. Now you don't have to use such big jump rings, but I like them when they're a little bit bigger, and it makes it a little longer. It doesn't look so bad that it's so large, but you can go with smaller jump rings if you need to. I just prefer to use the bigger ones with this project. And that's it. So you can also make this with magnetic clasps, which may be easier if it's just yourself putting that on. So you can change up the end piece. You don't have to follow that. You don't need the wire guard on it either. You could do it without it and just use your ring or whatever. So that is the bracelet. And it looks nice with the earrings. And there we go. Voila. nice little breast cancer awareness earrings and bracelet. If there's anything else that you would like to see within awareness with jewelry, I can certainly try. Just leave it in the comments below. If you have any suggestions that would help make my jewelry process a little easier, that would be great as well.